Hey guys, this is the guide for Auriaya in Ulduar. The hardest part of this fight is the pool. There are many strats for this, but I'm going to show you what we did after we go over the boss mechanics. She has a terrifying screech, which is an AoE fear that lasts 5 seconds. This will fear the entire raid, so please make sure that you have tremors down, fear words on your tanks, use any precautions that you can. As soon as the fear is over, she's going to start casting Sentinel Blast. This is very important that you interrupt it. It deals 5.5k damage and will increase shadow damage taken by 100% for 5 seconds. Missing this interrupt will wipe your raid, so make sure you have a fear break and you assign people to interrupt this. Sonic Screech does 185 to 215,000 damage to all players in front of the boss. As soon as Terrifying Screech and Sentinel Blast are over, I just have the raid stack on the tank until after this goes out, since it's split amongst everybody stacked on your tank. The boss will periodically summon Swarming Guardians. These are just small, non-elite panthers. You can just AoE them down. The reason this pull is so hard is because of the boss's ads that she's going to have up when you pull her. She has 4 Sanctum Sentries that all have about 550k health. While they don't have a lot of health, their abilities are pretty nasty. They have a Savage Pounce, which will do 7.5 to 8.6k damage, followed by an additional 7.5 to 8.6k damage per second for 5 seconds. All of her ads have Strength of the Pack, increasing the damage of all pack members within 20 yards by 50%, and this stacks, which means when all 4 of them are alive, they're doing 200% increased damage, and that's going to affect all of their abilities. Lastly, they have a Rip Flesh, dealing 5k damage every 2 seconds for 20 seconds, and this can also stack up to 100 times. If you can get the pull off clean, or only losing 1 or 2 people here, you're in pretty good shape for the rest of this fight. The Feral Defender will spawn about a minute into the encounter. This is another panther that will just periodically be up throughout the fight. This ad is going to drop a Void Zone on death, so please make sure you either move your raid immediately when it dies, or you can try to pre-stun the ad and move away ahead of time, that way nobody has to take any ticks of damage. Feral Pounce, similar to the Sanctum Sentry's Pounce. It's going to pounce on the target, dealing 600 damage per second and stunning them for 4 seconds. Feral Rush charges a target, interrupting them and dealing 1.6k damage and applying a bleed. Feral Essence is stacked to 9 at the start of the fight. Each stack increases the defender's damage by 50%. When the ad dies, he will use a charge of this to come back to life later in the fight with 1 less stack. So you really don't want to just ignore this ad, because every time you kill it, it comes back weaker and weaker, which is better for your raid, because if this ad is pouncing on you, he can one-shot you. Nice job. Alright, so this boss can get really overcomplicated, but we're not going to overcomplicate it. This is one of the first bosses that groups were falling apart on the first few days. What we're going to do is we're going to have the Hunter MD to me. I'm going to be LOS right here. Everything's going to come in. Devs will try to pick up the sentries, and we're just going to AoE everything down.
Hard stack.
Yep,
Nobody
hard
out.
stack. Everybody will be stacked very tight. All of those sentries that she has, when they're all in the group, it's like 200% damage increase. So they need to die immediately. You can just AoE them down. Odds are somebody's going to get one shot. It'll just be one person, though, if we execute this properly. We'll probably just grab it when it comes back. When I call for everybody to stand on me, there will be a fear. Everybody will get feared away. We will immediately need an interrupt after that, and then everybody will just be stacking on the tank. You want to be in front of the boss. I'll have the boss facing the raid the whole time. Outside of that, there's nothing else that's really too crazy. There will be a defender that keeps respawning. We're just going to tank that in the raid, and when it dies, we'll just move out of the Void Zone on the ground. I'll try to kite the boss far enough away that the next fear shouldn't fear anybody into the Void Zone. And then that's really the whole fight. It's just repeatedly doing that.
One tanking this?
Everybody just has to stay stacked. Stay tank for now, just because you have to pick up the defender and the little ads as well. You're gonna grab the sentries as they come in.
We got like 20 seconds, probably 15.
Everybody stay LOS though. Double trinketed there. Okay, with the cats. Go, go, go. Get them down. My cooldowns are gonna run out soon. Alright, get reses out. Fear in 2.
Even Tremor might not save it sometimes because it takes speed.
Yeah.
AoE. Everybody stack on the tank. Beautiful. Defenders up. Make sure we're stacked. Make sure we get this interrupt off. Everybody put stack on tank. Stack on tank. Alright, when this defender dies, it's gonna drop a void zone. Try to pull it out.
It's like 4%.
Yep, no, everybody move. Alright, yeah, we can just preemptively start moving. Make sure we get this interrupt.
You got it.
Alright, perfect. Stack on the tank, stack on the tank. Ooh, that was close. Krellin, if you want to get Soul Striker, you can. AoE. Defender is reviving in 2 seconds. Stack on the tank.
Here after this.
Don't worry about focusing defender, just focus the boss. Alright, defender's still gonna die, moving away. Gonna have the next fear, drop tremors, drop tremors. This is why we cleared both packs of ads so we can kite here. 8%. Stack on the tank.
It's a lot of people still just standing behind her.
Yeah, you guys need to move around with the tank when that screech is coming out. Nice job.
Oh my god, that fucking death scream. Jesus Christ.
Okay, that was Auriaya. Thank you guys for watching. I hope this helps you in your raid, and good luck on Ulduar.